You are in the right place. Welcome to my channel, Brave Story, where we dive into awesome adventures together. It's time to dive into the world of sharks with this super fun learning adventure. Sharks are fascinating sea creatures that come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. From the tiny dwarf lantern shark to the massive whale shark, there's a whole lot of shark out there. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where kids can learn about science, technology, engineering, and math through fun experiments and activities. In today's episode, we're gonna be doing some fun shark-themed activities that will teach us all about sharks. So let's dive right in. Let's start off with a bang by making a shark fin out of paper. All you need is 2 pieces of paper, a pencil, scissors, and some tape. Take 1 piece of paper and fold it in half lengthwise. Then take your pencil and trace along the edge of the paper to make a fin shape. Be sure not to cut too close to the edge or else your fin will have a backbone. Once you're done, open up the paper and you should have a perfectly traced fin shape. Now take the other piece of paper and repeat the process. You'll end up with 2 identical fin shapes. Now take your fins and tape them together at the top and you're ready to go. You can wear this on your backpack when you go exploring, or you could even use it as a hat. How creative! Did you know that sharks can be found in both saltwater and freshwater? That's right! There are over 500 species of shark and they live in all the oceans around the world. Some sharks live in warm tropical waters while others prefer the colder waters of the poles. But did you know that there are also some freshwater sharks? The most famous freshwater shark is probably the bull shark, which can be found in rivers and lakes all over the world. Bull sharks are known for being aggressive, so be careful if you see one in the wild. Other freshwater sharks include the Ganges shark, the Mekong giant catfish shark, and the lake sturgeon. These sharks typically eat fish, crustaceans, and other aquatic animals. Now let's do a fun experiment to learn more about the different types of sharks. You will need construction paper, markers, scissors, glue, and a large bowl. First, color the construction paper to look like different parts of a shark's body, such as its skin, eyes, mouth, and fins. Cut out different shapes for each part of the shark's body using the scissors. Next, place the colored pieces of paper in the bowl and mix them up. Now you are going to take turns reaching into the bowl and trying to match up the different parts of the shark's body. If you can match up the parts correctly, you get a point. Keep playing until all the pieces have been matched. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. This is a great way to learn more about the different parts of a shark's body and how they all work together. You can even make up your own game rules. For example, you could try to match up the parts based on the function they serve, or you could try to match them based on the location on the shark's body. Have fun! Sharks have been around for a long time. They first appeared in the fossil record about 200 million years ago during the Triassic period. Since then, they've been around for over 400 million years. That's longer than any other animal on Earth except for horseshoe crabs. Sharks are thought to have evolved from a group of fish called cartilaginous fish. Sharks belong to a group of fishes called chondrichthyes, which also includes rays and skates. Sharks are the only living members of the class shark. Over the years, sharks have developed a number of adaptations that have helped them survive in a variety of environments. One of the most obvious adaptations is their teeth. Sharks have rows and rows of sharp teeth that they use to slice through flesh. Their teeth are constantly falling out and being replaced, so a shark can have hundreds of teeth in its lifetime. Another adaptation that helps sharks survive is their ability to sense electrical fields. Sharks can detect the weak electrical signals produced by other animals, which helps them to find prey. This is especially useful in murky water where it's hard to see. Sharks also have excellent swimming abilities. Their streamlined bodies allow them to move through the water with ease, and their fins are perfect for maneuvering in tight spaces. Many sharks are also very fast swimmers, capable of speeds up to 45 miles per hour. One last thing you should know about sharks is that they play an important role in the ecosystem. Sharks are apex predators, which means that they are at the top of the food chain. This helps to keep the populations of other animals in check. When a shark eats a seal, for example, it helps to reduce the number of seals in the ecosystem. This in turn helps to protect the habitat for other animals. Now let's make a shark out of Play-Doh. You will need Play-Doh, a rolling pin, a knife and some beads. First, roll out a piece of Play-Doh to form a long snake-like shape. This will be the body of your shark. Next, take the ends of the snake and twist them together. This will be the tail of your shark. Now take another piece of Play-Doh and roll it out to form a smaller snake-like shape. This will be the shark's tooth. Take the tooth and stick it into the front of the shark's mouth. You can make multiple teeth by sticking several pieces of Play-Doh into the mouth. Finally, you can add some details to your shark using the knife. Make a few cuts along the sides of the shark to give it a jagged look. You can also add some beads for eyes. And there you have it. You made a shark out of Play-Doh. There are many different species of sharks, but they all share some common characteristics. Sharks are carnivorous, meaning that they eat meat. They typically feed on fish, seals, sea lions, and other marine animals. Sharks are also cold-blooded, meaning that they rely on the environment to regulate their body temperature. Most sharks prefer to live in warmer waters because this allows them to be more active. Sharks are also unique in that they have skeletons made of cartilage rather than bone. This makes them lighter and more flexible, which helps them to be better swimmers. Sharks also have a special ability to detect electrical fields, which helps them to find prey. One of the most interesting things about sharks is their sense of smell. Sharks have an incredible ability to detect blood in the water, which helps them to find injured or dead animals to eat. They can detect blood from miles away and even in very low concentrations. This sense of smell is so acute that it has been compared to that of a bloodhound. Sharks also have a keen sense of hearing, which they use to detect the sounds of potential prey. They can hear the sounds of animals such as seals and sea lions barking and then use this information to locate them. The largest species of shark is a whale shark. Whale sharks can grow to be over 40 feet long and weigh several tons. Despite their massive size, whale sharks are filter feeders, meaning that they eat small fish and plankton. The smallest species of shark is the dwarf lantern shark. Dwarf lantern sharks are only a few inches long and are found in deep waters. Sharks are found in all of the world's oceans, but they are most common in warm, shallow waters. Some sharks are migratory, meaning that they travel from place to place in search of food. Others are territorial and stay in the same area year-round. Sharks typically mate during the spring and summer months. Most sharks give birth to live young, Although some species lay eggs, shark pups are usually born between 2 and 10 pups at a time. Sharks are an important part of the ocean ecosystem. As apex predators, they help to keep the populations of other animals in check. Sharks are also a source of food for humans in many parts of the world. However, overfishing and habitat destruction have put some shark species at risk of extinction. It is important that we protect sharks and their habitats in order to preserve these magnificent creatures for future generations. Thanks for joining me on this shark adventure. We've learned about the different types of sharks, their adaptations, and their importance to the ecosystem. Now it's time for you to take what you've learned and explore the world. Who knows what kind of shark discoveries you might make? Just remember to be curious, ask questions, and never stop learning. See you next time. Stay tuned for more amazing animal stories coming your way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing animal facts and adventures.